Nighttime, almost bedtime, and I'm just thinking of what I can tell you now at the end of the day before I go to sleep. It was a nice day. I met a lot of friends, um, but I also was a lot on my own. I had a whole evening by myself. My first evening, I think, here in Chicago in 10 days that I'm all by myself with no one to see and no husband at home. So I didn't spend the time to do too much thinking. Time just flew away as usual. But at least I wrote. I wrote the biography of our family in preparation for tomorrow's writing class with Chafi. So I need to write down how many houses I lived in throughout my life. And I counted about 24 homes, 24 different addresses that I had. That's a lot. I can't believe it. Well, some of them were very short, like basic training, like officer school, like 2 months in Cotonou, Benin, um, 2 weeks I lived with a boyfriend. So I'm not sure if that counts, but I figured I'd put them all in. Of course, when there are vacations, I didn't include that because we went on vacation for a while, so that was also a residence, but not the same thing. Now we have to already define what is where I live, because living with the boyfriend for 2 weeks, um, it's probably with the purpose of maybe living longer, and it just only lasted 2 weeks, so that's still there. And several times I went back to live in the same house, like in Tel Aviv, where I lived from 5 years old till 12. Then I went back to it after my my high school in Paris. I went back to the same house, and then I did the army, so in all the different places in the army, and then back to the same house in Tel Aviv before we moved to Ramat Aviv, to our newest residence where my mom still lives. So the same house like 3 times. I think I counted it 3 times because it was 3 different times in my life. So altogether, 24 houses. Plus, I also included the future house that we already have that we're going to live in there in 3 years. I included that one also, even though I didn't live there yet. So what does it mean? Moving a lot? A wandering Jew? I'm not sure. Well, in any case, that's what I did tonight. I just wrote all this stuff and played a few games, talked to a few people, and still didn't find. I didn't even try to find my novel, the story of my novel. Where, how is it going to go? Where is it going to happen? I need to spend a lot more time. So I've been a bad girl, yeah, not doing what my homework is supposed to do. But hopefully I'll get to it when I'm more settled down and not moving from one place to another, like visiting here all my friends. And next week, going to North Carolina to visit all my girls. And I know for sure there I will not be writing because I want to be with them. Can't wait to see my girls. Can't wait to hug them all. Miss them so much. Okay, well, on this happy note, good night to you all.